Shalom, call Loyallah, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and those great millstone and the singers to uplift around the world. May Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai continue to protect and guide our steps through these turbulent times. This your brother Dog coming that you will know. Today's lesson is grievous sore. Once again, grievous sore. And that's what that mark of the beast, okay, that's going to be implanted in your left hand or your right hand. It's going to lead, okay, a grievous sore. I'm going to start with the definition of grievous: heavy, large, weighty, hard, difficult, toilsome. Okay, now the word net, causing fear or anxiety by threatening great harm. And ultimately, that's what these Amalekites, these Edomites are going to threaten majority of the people that's on the earth, especially Israelites, these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, with this mark, okay, the sea hill, which you are forbidden to take. And if you do take it and then crush the dollar, you will in fact be destroyed at Yahushua's second coming, okay, by thermonuclear fire or that fire, that concentrated laser fire from the chariots, okay, causing or marked by grief or anguish. That's right. And that mark is going to cause you much grief because you might be side up for a little time, but all in all, they'll be able to turn off that chip, okay, if you don't abide by their rules and regulations, okay. That's why, see, your best bet if you're a so-called black, Latino, Native American to return to your power, which is in fact Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, that you can bypass all these pitfalls that these devils have put in place, okay, for our people. These snares and these traps, ultimately, okay, of great gravity, crucial import, requiring serious thought. That's right. It's going to require serious thought because we are going to be tried at our temptation. But the hopeful elect is going to know exactly what the sea hip is and how to depend and have their integrity, okay, upon or to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua by not taking it, even unto death, even if we have to have our heads cut off or fired on by a firing squad in a FEMA camp, where the case may be, because it's rapidly approaching. That's why we must gather ourselves spiritually, okay, to be ready in these times to make that final decision. Shocking, brutal, cruel. That's right. And that grievous sword is very cruel. And those that's pushing this agenda is cruel. Okay. And I'm going to start off in Revelation 16 and 2. Okay. Revelation 16 and 2. And the first one in Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And the first one out. And the first went and poured out his vial upon earth, telling those angels that's holding back for destructions upon the earth. Okay, and there fell a noisome and grievous sword upon the men which had the mark of the beast. That's right, that charagma. Okay, that's going to be implanted, okay, within your hands or your forehead and Neuralink. Okay, that these devils are rapidly trying to implement by crushing this dollar. Okay, causing this hyperinflation. Okay, that's ultimately what they're going to push upon all the people. And if Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is not with you, you're going to take that seal and ultimately be destroyed. So, once again, if you're a black, so-called black, Latino, Native American, return to your power, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which is his mark, ultimately, you know what I'm saying, to test those that's pledging their allegiance okay, and come back to the true power and doing what's pleasing in his eyes. And ultimately, he will save you, okay? Even if you have to sacrifice your life on this side, you'll be risen up first, okay, with the elect and meet your other first fruits. That's gonna be delivered upon chariots and upon it's gonna and upon them that worship his image. That's right. They beast system, ultimately in wickedness. But the hopefully elect is going to turn to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and worship him in truth and righteousness. Okay. Alright, let's get this oracle. Let's see. See. Okay, the microchip implants that lets you pay with your hand. Only paying for a meal in the cafe using the contactless payment chip implanted in her hand. Patrick Pullman causes a stir whenever he pays for something in a shop or restaurant. This is because the 37-year-old doesn't need to use a bank card or his mobile phone to pay. Instead, he simply places his left hand near the contactless card reader and the payment goes through. Salakia. That's right. And that's ultimately gearing or what's the word? Getting the people in the act of waving their hand, okay, with that chip. Okay. The reactions I get from cashiers are priceless, says Mr. Pullman. A security guard from the Netherlands. He was able to pay using his hand because back in 2019, he had contactless payment microchip implanted under his skin, which is in fact that C-Hill, okay, which you are forbidden to partake in because that's showing your allegiance to the beast, open to the beast system, to these Edomites, okay. The procedure hurts as much as when someone pinches your skin, Mr. Pullman says. The microchip was first implanted to a human back in 1998, but it was only during the past decade that technology has been available commercially. And when it comes to implantable payment chips, British Polish-born Walletmore says that last year it became the first company to offer them for sale. The implant can be used to pay for a drink on a beach in New York, coffee in New York, haircut in Paris, or your local grocery store, says founder and chief executive Wojtek Prokoya. It can be used wherever contactless payments are accepted. And this right here is an illustration of the C-Hill, okay, that those that trust in this system, that don't want to follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're in fact going to take this C-Hill and be destroyed, okay. Alright, let me get Revelations 13, 15, 16. Revelations 13, 15. Revelations chapter 13, verses 15, 16, and 17. Okay, and he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that men as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. That's right, even unto death. They're going to force everybody's upon the earth, living and breathing, okay, to take this C-Hill, okay, or these different forms of the C-Hill that will have your medical records, okay, your money, and everything else upon it, okay. And if you refuse that, you'll be killed. But ultimately, hopeful elect is going to refuse all of that. Okay? Because we love our lives until death. Abaratazam with the hopeful number. Okay? Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls it all. That's right. These international things, these Oppenheimers, these Gettys, these Bloombergs, these Rothschilds, cause it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it says, see here, the rocks under your skin, okay, in order to operate in their system, okay. You won't be able to go to the marketplaces, won't be able to work a job, okay. You'll just be a pilgrim upon the earth and run off faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, those that have returned to their power. Oh no, we know who running all this Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he's making all these things happen and putting spirit upon these devils to do this, okay, and fulfill prophecy. Okay, Revelation 13:17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. That's right. Because you won't be able to operate unless you have that seal. But oh no, if you're an Israelite and you take this seal, you will in fact be destroyed. Okay? And last but not least, gonna get Revelations 19:20. This is the overall judgment for those that take the seal or the mark of the beast. Okay? Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. That's right, these false prophets, saying that the mark is sleeping with white women, okay, worshiping that cell phone is a cell phone. No, it's a literal mark that's going to be implanted within your body, okay, and them that worship his image, that's right, you worship the ways of America and the ways of Esau, Edom, which is in fact the wicked. These both were cast alive to a lake of fire, a lake of burning fire with brimstone. That's that second death, okay? During World War III, when those ICBM missiles, those 200 million warheads is going to destroy America and leave with the desert places, home for desert creatures, okay? So, if you're an Israelite, it's in your best interest to return to Yahweh Shem Yahushua while you still have the chance. Okay, but it's going to end this lesson. I'm going to end off by saying Shalom, Kwan Yasharala, Wabak Shah, Bak Shah, Bak Shah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Shalak, Big Potamata, Wami, Wahal, Shah, Wababal, Abababal, 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 Shalom.